Hold on to your seats. Okay. I'm going to put my left-hand shaft into a vise. It's all ready to go. Hold on. Here we're going to move again. Whoa! 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 Okay. Just for giggles, I want to make sure that my gear is going to fit down on there. And it does. Okay, we're good. Now I got to take my gear back off. What we're going to do, we're going to have our gear on. Then we're going to set this plate down. See how it's got two flat sides? Those two flat sides match up with flat sides on the shaft. So we got to put our gear on, then our plate, get everything lined up, and then we got to press the plate the rest of the way on. Originally, there would be a green bumper, that green semi-hard plastic piece that goes in between the fingers of this shaft. It fits in to the coupling of the plastic gear. I have stopped using anything soft there. I now use something completely rigid. Next time you see this gear, it will be filled up with JB Weld while it's still in its semi-liquid form. I'll push the gear onto the shaft. I'll insert the plate into the ooze of JB Weld. I will force the flat plate the rest of the way down onto the shaft, and then I will stake the shaft so it spreads the metal out along this outer edge so this plate cannot come back off. And then I will let it sit there overnight for the JB Weld to dry. So I'll see you in a second after I get this filled up with JB Weld. You getting the steering column? Yay! I think probably that might have just been fighting you. Okay, apparently I'm an idiot. I had my camera set to the memory card instead of the videotape. So what you missed was the gear is full of JB Weld. I set the plate down on to the shaft. I pushed the gear onto the shaft, and I set the plate down on the shaft. I lined up the flat sides of the flat plate compared to the shaft. Took a socket and tapped the flat plate the rest of the way down on the shaft so it was flat firmly onto the shaft. Then I took a chisel, and the point here of the chisel is you are not trying to cut through the metal to remove anything. You're simply wanting to spread the metal out so it gives a pressed fit around the edge of this flat plate so the flat plate cannot come back off of the shaft. Once that's done, once you've gone, I usually strike it in four corners, just enough to fillet it out to keep this plate from coming off. Once you've done that, you just let it sit. Let the JB Weld harden up. So leave it there. Go do something else. Go watch a movie. Go have a beer. Wait until you get home from work tomorrow night and the JB Weld's had a chance to set up. Something you can do while you're waiting for all of this. This metal gear, let me move the camera. This metal gear, okay, it's got a little spring washer on top. See how the spring is curved? The kind of flat sides of the washer are against the metal, and the curved parts are towards the housing. Don't lose your little spring washer. This gear here, it's not focusing. Come on, focus. I'm over here. Alright, thank you. Normally, it is going to have tons of that green sand stuck in these grooves. So remember how much fun you had cleaning all those grooves on the plastic gear? You get to do it again on this one. Clean out all of this nasty hard stuff on these gears, and then you get to do it all over again on these little ones here. I haven't counted all of these little gears, because honestly, if I knew how many of these little these little teeth I had to clean out, I would probably cry. So I've never counted, because I didn't want to know. But clean all the hard, old grease out of these teeth as well. And I'm sure you're going to have some of that weird green sand stuff in there. Best I have found to do on this is just a really small flat blade screwdriver. And just have at it. This grease smells funny too, by the way. And it does get on your hands. It's going to leave a funny smell on your hands. Dawn dish soap will take it out. So this is something that'll entertain you. Oh, focus. This is something that will entertain you while you're waiting for the JB Weld to dry, is cleaning all this nasty stuff out of these little grooves here. So I guess I will see you in about 24 hours, well, 20 hours after I get home from work. Bye. Okay, after a little bit of work, we've gone from a nasty, gross gear to a nice little pretty one here. Is that not nice? Should be. They take quite a while. You'll spend 15 minutes cleaning these gears up, making them all nice and clean. After I get everything off, all the chunks that I possibly can, I use chlorinated brake cleaner, which is illegal for sale in California. So if you're in Cali, I don't know what you're going to use. I use chlorinated brake cleaner here in the rest of the states to get these gears as clean as I possibly can. So that's what I did while I was waiting for the JB Weld to dry. Of course, I still have another 12, 16 hours or so left to go. But I just want to let you know what you can end up with a little bit of determination, elbow grease, and some good brake cleaner. Okay, well, now we're going to pause it again. No, why not? We'll just make this a really hard job for the person that's going to edit this. And let's put the armature back together. Okay, we've got our armature here. Focus, focus, come on camera, focus, I know you can, there you go. Okay, we got our armature. Remember, we took the limit switch fingers off of this area here. I'm lazy. I left the bottom snap or bottom C-clip on. We're going to put it back together just like it came off. I'm going to move the camera back a little bit.